Hello, everybody. Prince the Bear here. We're back at the Grand Floridian Hotel for
Gasparilla Island Grill.
We're feeling kind of piratey.
And they have some new vegan stuff. We saw a burger.
Sneaking them in here. I see you, Disney. I see you. So let's go Gasparilla.
Be sure to subscribe and have a magical Grand Floridian day.
You heard the girl.
If I'm not getting a Yingling, it's a Stella. And I would have gotten a wine, but all they had was one full-size bottle of wine, which I knew Bear was not going to let me get, and one tiny little champagne bottle, which was the same price as a Stella. So it was better to just get a full-size 16-ounce beer. That's probably the best value for your drink here at Gasparilla. Trusty and true, always vegan, Stella. Can't complain. 3 out of 5 yeasties.
A nice Stella. Tall boy, no less. I appreciate the little tall boys. The Stella bottles can sometimes be kind of svelte. Svelte's the word I think I'm looking for. And I always appreciate a nice tall boy. Layers, complexity, but very smooth all the way through. People really underestimate Stella's drinkability. If you've never had a Stella, you're really doing yourself a disservice. It's like the Rolls Royce of beers. 4 or 5 plus.
We have this beautiful big wave from Kona. Now, not all of their beers are vegan, so make sure that you look them up before you try them. This one is. Cheers. Way too hoppy. Way too hoppy. Not my jam at all. If you like a good IPA or hoppy beer, you're going to enjoy this. For me, it's like a 1 out of 5 yeasties. This is not my jam at all.
Kona is always a mixed bag for me, depending on which one you get. I'm always expecting it to be like a better version of Red Stripe, but it's never really hit that for me. Longboard, it's one of the ones I would get most often. Or, sorry, Longboard is the one I would get most often. But I do always love a good big wave. Even though I don't surf. Tried it once. Didn't end well. Well, a couple times.
Only once?
Didn't end well.
Oh wait, I took you surfing.
It was a day of multiple tries. It did not end well.
I forgot I took you surfing.
It's a gold nail. It is a bit more bitter than most lagers are into, but it also has nice drinkability. It doesn't have a unique taste. 3 out of 5 plus.
So we have this beautiful Mojo Seitan bowl. It just looks so gorge. There isn't a lot of Seitan in here, and it looks kind of extra crispy, like super tough and hard. I could knock on something with this. We also have some sweet potato. We got some beautiful black beans. We got some beautiful tomatoes and some jasmine rice with some cilantro Aïoli, but it is vegan. Don't let the Aïoli fool you. I'm gonna grab a Seitan with a tomato and some beans. With some of this and a little bit of Reese's. I definitely lost pieces of this bite trying to get everything together. The Seitan doesn't taste very Mojo. If anything, it just tastes like regular Seitan in a bowl. Like, I could get this same Seitan bowl from Centertown Market, and I wouldn't really taste a difference. If you want like something true Mojo tasting, you should go to Amatista at Universal. If you're staying on Disney property, you're just not going to find anything as Mojo and good unless maybe you go to Sebastian's Bistro. This is not it though. This is not Mojo. This is just a Seitan. It's really good though. It's still like, you know, high protein, delicious, but just not my choice for like a Seitan bowl if I'm gonna go somewhere on property and get Seitan. Like I could probably go to Art of Animation and get better Seitan.
How would you compare this to Spyglass Grill?
Oh, Spyglass Grill is leaps and bounds better than Gasparilla, that's for sure. I would absolutely pick Spyglass or Centertown Market over Gasparilla. I would give this a 2.5 out of 5 Seitans. This is not a Seitan bowl that I would go out of my way to get unless you really want some non-alt meats or you don't want to eat anything at Magic Kingdom and you want somewhere close to go to without table service.
The princess called half this bowl beautiful. I call a lie. One of these veggies has to be the ugly friend. I'm thinking it's probably the tomatoes. I'm not saying the tomatoes don't have a good personality. I'm just kind of like I'm seeing it. The tomatoes are the ugly friend.
Rude.
You have the rice, the black beans, the sweet potato. Big diced pieces of tomato in here. Just trying to get some of this sauce that they very conservatively put on here. There we go. That's a forkful. Let's give them lunch. I don't know what's giving dinner. The Seitan is probably a tad bit overcooked. I can see some bits of char in here, like they sort of dried it out. And the only mojo in this bowl is really like this green sauce that's on top, but there's definitely not enough of it. Most of it gets lost in the rice and in the tomatoes, and then there's like none left over for the Seitan itself. So you're not really getting a good mix. I think it's a nice light lunch. I wouldn't come here and get dinner and be satisfied with this, but if you want to do like a light pickup lunch before the parks, I think this is a good choice. I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5 plus. It needs work though. You know, I had 2 choices coming here. Actually, I had more than 2 choices. I'm not vegan. I could have gotten the flatbread sandwich, is what I was thinking about getting. I could have gotten the burger. I could have gotten a Cuban sandwich. I decided I was gonna go for the blackened chicken. I wasn't feeling pork. I wasn't feeling beef. This is a sad looking piece of chicken. Or it's just very, very squished. One of the two, we're about to find out together. We have a heap of coleslaw. I did not read the description, so I wasn't expecting coleslaw, but that's a lot of coleslaw for one sandwich. A heap of melting cheese, and then a blackened chicken patty. Notice, blackened. I just don't have a whole lot of faith that it's actually, you know, of the people. Let's go and give us a nice princess style cut. Very curious of the condition of the inside of this sandwich. Okay, the cross section's a little bit more promising. It is just like a tenderized, sort of flattened out chicken breast. Let's hope it's not dry, or we gonna fight. It's on the far edge of being too dry. It's almost dry. The coleslaw helps it out, but it's basically dry. I don't even want to mince words. It's not almost dry, it's dry. Seasoning has a bit of kick to it, a little bit of heat. Like a 1.5 out of 10 on the spice scale. It's well seasoned. It's just dry. The coleslaw doesn't really add anything. It's there. I guess it's sort of taking away the heat, but even if you're not a bear, I'm thinking that after this you're probably still going to be hungry. Such a waste of potential. 2.5 out of 5 plus.
Do you think it's just an off chicken day? Do you think like if we came another day and it was maybe a little more moist that it would be good? Or do you think it's just a fail as far as flavor goes?
I think it's an off chicken day. I think this could be a better sandwich with a better slice of chicken and it not dried out. Because right now this does not feel filling. You guys look at that. Does that look like something's going to fill you up? Or I'm just being greedy. You guys let me know. Either way, I'm keeping my 2.5 out of 5 plus score. And then we have the kettle chips. You do have the option for fries. I like an option of broccoli, honestly. That's what I like to go with my sandwiches. I know that I'm weird, but I like trees. The edible kind. The food kind. Dirty people. Either way, they're kettle cooked chips. They tend to be pretty good at Disney, but we've had some bad ones recently, so let's see. They're crisp, mildly offensive chips.
Mildly offensive?
Mildly offensive. They're just plain kettle cooked potatoes. They're okay. 2.5 out of 5 plus. Gasparilla. I gasped.
The portions were small but delicious.
There's a really big echo in here. Either way, Gasparilla to me is like Captain Cook's level. I know that it's a deluxe resort, but I don't get deluxe food from Gasparilla.
I get value hotel food from Gasparilla, honestly.
Just half a step above that. Either way, I want to know what you guys think. Do you even bother with king service at deluxe resorts? If so, let us know in the comments below. If there's anywhere else you'd like to see us go, or if you think it does better than that, comments is always a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell for to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Woo.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear's gonna eat himself down this hallway and never come back.
You heard the girl.